As I mentioned before, today's gonna be a shorter stream, so it's good. I need to figure out why this blue screen happens. I'm also going to be doing a bunch of like weirder things today. So, Bing's image creator is like I mean, it's it's old, but they updated it, which is like weird. And the update's interesting because of how it works. It's just using AI to make images. Dolly. If I can show it, just change the category to not art and not just chatting. This is technology, baby. Science and technology. It's obviously not like the craziest piece of technology, but it is interesting to sort of see. So, as far as I can tell, you can just do anything in this, and it basically will just try to make the image. And Dolly, if you don't know, it's a very different model of how images are created. Dolly 3 is what they updated to, I think, on the 28th of September. So I had no clue. And Dolly is really, really good at what it does, okay? You may notice that I have my little fake Microsoft account here. And I have 100 boosts. And apparently, if you search on Bing, things, it'll give you points and be faster. So you can make all kinds of images, and the clarity and the understanding that it has. And mind you, understand. I use the term understanding for AI stuff very loosely. It doesn't understand as much as it is, pulling from a corpus of like knowledge of human knowledge, right? There is no understanding in like bits and bytes. There is zero understanding. But even then, realistically, what is the understanding of people? When we understand something, is it not just the same, pulling from a corpus of knowledge? But you can sort of see like how complex it can get. And so like you can basically just like do anything. Like you can do like surprise me. What's like surprise me? I don't know. Like let's see. Pizza. What's the name of a pizza chef accidentally cutting someone's head off, spinning a pizza in the air? Create. Then we can just boost. I think. I'm pretty sure we just boost. And although I don't know how to boost. Wait, how do you boost? Create images more quickly with boost. If you run off, if you run out, how do you use the boosts? How do you use the boosts? I have 100 boosts. What does that mean? I'm assuming it's like making it quickly. Check back later to see if the images are ready. Now the interesting part is that this will just sort of run in the background, and you can make a bunch of images, and I have no clue what's going to happen. Okay, it could take anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes. Because again, this is a free for all, and it's crazy to me that it's a free for all because Dolly 3, if I recall OpenAI, here, Dolly is now available in beta. Okay. This was a while ago, back in 2022. Their initial pricing was 115 generation increments for $15. So every 115 images cost $15. Okay, I think. I hate the pricing of like credits because it's so difficult to understand like how many credits go towards like a single image creation. So for instance, if you go to Dolly pricing and then Dolly usage, here we go. Dolly price guide. There we go. It's roughly anywhere between 2 cents and like 1.8 cents, which is kind of crazy to me. For just one single image, right? And, you get free monthly credits, but at the same time, it's like, it's still a very expensive venture to use and to make it free for everyone to use. And it's fascinating to me that they just let you use it for free. This is the craziest part to me. I'm surprised that Microsoft even decided to like buy all their credits and then said, okay, people can just use it for free. And then it's an interesting model how Bing does things because they basically redirect ad revenue to you, the user, by searching stuff and by doing stuff on Bing. Okay, it's a very odd platform if you think about it. It doesn't really make much sense in the grand scheme of things if you think longer term about like what they're trying to like, do, because they're just throwing money to the wind. And so it's like very strange, right? But it works somehow. It's not that bad, and they can actually still make some money. And I don't know how they make money. I really don't know how. Mind you, I don't know a single person who actually uses Bing to like search for anything. I don't know a single person who uses Bing to like search for something. But let's keep a couple images, and then we'll like figure out what to do. This one is funny to me. Because, like, you know how, like, you know, the stereotypical pizza chef, they, like, spin the pizza in the air? What if it was, like, razor sharp and it chopped off someone's head? Oh, God. Am I gonna get jump scared by, like, gore? Ooh, that's a good point. Okay, wait. Wait. That's a good point. I don't think so. I don't think this thing does, like, gory gore. And if anything, it'd be in like, a cartoon style. Oh, I should have probably specified cartoon style. But welcome. You know, last night we discovered the secret of the VHS. In fact, we discovered a lot of the VHS. We discovered a lot about Lucid. I'm currently at like a stopping point where I don't know what to do, but there was a lot of secrets that we found. A lot. What's another one? What's that old guy's name from like Up? What's like a good concept? I don't know. I need to think of like a good concept. You watched the rest of it? Perfect timing. Yeah. Like in the moment that you left and the moment I came back, and it was like 30 seconds after, and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. I was like, oops. You know what? Something in tribute of Lunacid. A terrifying creature known as SpongeBob crawling out of a TV, playing a VHS tape quickly towards Squidward as he screams in terror, unable to get up from his reclining chair. Now that is a thing of beauty. But seeing that you're excited about secrets makes me wonder, have I played Outer Wilds? No, but Outer Wilds is on my list. So, I was planning to do an Outer Wilds playthrough at some point. I found a VR mod for it, so let me see if I can find it again. Outer Wilds VR mod. And apparently, it's a really good, like VR mod. To the point where it's like, it's very realistic, and they've like done a lot of work on it. So I've been thinking of like, I've been trying to figure out like when's a good time to do this, but I need to figure out two major things first. The problem with longer story games that aren't like in bite-sized chunks, because Outer Wilds seems like a very long story game. I need to figure out A, what my blue screen issues are, and then B, how to make my VR stuff a lot faster. You don't know if you would recommend playing the thing in VR right away though. Yeah, but like, it seems so cool. I don't know, it just seems cool to be in VR in like space. You know, okay, I think it'd be fine. And it may be a bit more entertaining, or at least like confusing for me, which would be interesting to like see. Because I've been looking for like a very good VR experience, and like everyone's recommended this as like a really good VR experience. So I'm like, it seems interesting to like try, just to see. Okay, this is not what I expected. I actually wanted SpongeBob to be coming out of the TV. But you see how like good it is, right? Dolly really seems to get context. And it's different styles. You get like a bunch of different styles. What happened to my image of my pizza guy? Oh, it's still going. These are looking pretty good, right? Okay, have this. What's another good one? Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob accidentally wears her experimental VR headset and gets stuck in Mike Zuckerberg's metaverse with the other 72 users of Metaverse as it overheats from being used to mine bitcoins and NFTs. There we go. That's good. No! I didn't do this. I should have gotten boosts. God damn it. I should have used my like boosts. You run Stable Diffusion on your own computer sometimes, but it's a bit scuffed. Yeah, with like AMD GPUs, it's a bit scuffed. It's also like painful to run on your own because like you have to dedicate your machine to like doing it. Like I like these like free options to just go online and just like do them. And again, I'm surprised that Bing even lets you do it for free because every image is like 2 cents for them. Imagine how many people like do this, right? But still, I like it more because like you can just like do stuff while you're also doing this. Like there's no need to like hold your entire computer up. Like soon we'll see a pizza chef accidentally decapitating someone with the pizza spin. Also, this one is on us. Image creation taking longer than usual. Your boost won't be used. Huh. Maybe it doesn't know what to say. Okay, how this? So it'll use my boost if it can. Redeem 5 boosts later. What? 500 rewards points for 5 more boosts. Okay. Oops, you don't have enough points. Enough points. Oh my god. But yeah, sorry. About the Outer Wilds. Soon. Well, not soonish. I had to figure out. There's so many games that we have to finish that I want to get through the backlog first and then tackle the really heavy story stuff. There's also, if I can show my spreadsheet again without it crashing. Again, I just had a B-sod like just before this, so. But I'm figuring out slowly. I'm narrowing down things. If my new USB-C dock doesn't do it, like if the power issues don't stop, then I'm gonna remove my old SSD and just stick with my new one and just see what happens. Yeah, if I can show my spreadsheet here, just to show the amount of games. Oh god, it's a lot of games. We gotta do a lot of games, but there's a bunch of games here. All of these I have to play at some point. Like all of these are games that I'm looking forward to, and then that's not even accounting for the games that are coming out sometime in 2024. Like Laika, holy moly. Laika, the demo alone was amazing, and I can't wait for this. And there's so many like visual novels too. Don't mind the hentai games, they're just here just in case. Actually, I should do this. Yes, okay, too. But Outer Wilds though, it does take long to complete than the usual one sitting indies, but you need easy 7 for streaming. Yeah, so that's what I heard as well. It's a very long game, which I like. The problem is that I think we have like several long games that I still haven't finished. Like I have a bunch of playthroughs that I have not finished since like the beginning of when I started streaming. So it's gonna be a slower run for it. I'm surprised that these are taking so long. Is it confused because of Sandy Cheeks? Is this confused because of decapitation? What's a good setting? Oh, and this. An astronaut lost in the vacuum in the cold, dark expanse of space, seeing their own reflection. Seeing their own reflection in the glass of their helmet, as fear contorts their face into an unrecognizable form. Now that is Eldritch. That is Eldritch. That's good. And what's funny is that I'm getting points for doing this. So every time I do this, I get points, right? And eventually, it's going to give me enough points to do more boosts. This feels like a cyclical image creator. I don't know why. Problem is, I don't know how to like redeem 5 boosts. Oh, you need points to do boosts. Oh. But yeah, there's other like story games. There's a whole bunch that I haven't written down on my list yet. There's a couple saved here as well. Well, Vermilion I have now. What's this? Hadean Tactics? I mean, this one was just an auto battler, so maybe not. Oh, there was this game, which was really good. If I could find it without going into like a crazy tab. Yeah, Shore of Oblivion, no. That's a weird playlist that I found. Fuck, where is it? There's one particular... What the hell is this? Oh, shit. I gotta play this game, too. I forgot about this one. But there's one really good game that I saw as well that's Minecraft inspired that I also need to figure out how, like, when and how to, like, play. I just wish I had the, like, name. Next Fest is next week again? Really? Oh, my God. Already? That's fast. October! Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? There's one game from the Next Fest that I mean to check out as well, actually. There's a crab game. There's one particular crab game. I like crabs because I'm a Cancer. Not like I am Cancer, but like, you know what I mean? Like a horoscope. Like I'm the crab. And I feel like I'm obligated to play this game. Where is it? Where is it? Crab. It was literally called something crab. Another Crab's Treasure. Another Crab's Treasure. Wait, don't search here. Another Crab's Treasure. Man, okay, showing my browser is always like a an exercise. I'm so sorry. I was muted the entire time. God damn it. So, showing my browser is an exercise in do I want to be doxxed? This is a demo releasing in the October Next Fest by AgroCrab. I only found them because they were annoyed about the Unity pricing changes. and as far as I could tell, imagine if you took Sebastian from My Little Mermaid and made him the main character and also like a serial psychopath killer. That's as far as I can tell about it, which is weird. And also, he's now a hermit crab, which I think he always was. But no, he was a lobster inside My Little Mermaid. I'm assuming. But as far as I can tell, he's a serial psychopath killer now who kills other crabs. So I'm curious about this game because I feel like more ocean-themed games would be fun. But also, I can't believe that there's another Next Fest. This seems crazy to me. By October 9th. Oh man. I also promised a couple of people like a horror game playthrough, like a couple of horror games that I found as well. So that's gonna happen like sometime soon, probably in the next week once I figure out everyone's schedules. I guess every quarter, right? You're right. Actually, wait, yeah, how many? I guess so, right? Yeah, look at this. A celebration of. Okay, just zoom in, enhance. Yeah, February, October. I don't know what this is. Why is there no dates? Wait, why are there no dates on some of these? Let's just open all of them. But yeah, June, February, October, June. Yeah, it's just it's cyclical. It really is cyclical, huh? You know what? Makes sense. Makes sense. And you know what? That does mean that every quarter there is at least something new to play. But look at this. Look, you're a psychopathic serial killer crab who kills other crabs and other sea life. It looks insane to me. It actually looks really fun. It looks almost like a weird Dark Souls. Like, imagine if like Disney lost their rights to My Little Mermaid and somebody said, "I'm making a Dark Souls out of this." That's what this looks like. So I was looking forward to this demo once it releases, but I didn't know it's so soon. Let's check them on images. Do you like that they turned it into a recurring thing? Yep, I 100% agree. And you love browsing through things, yep, in one place, and that you wouldn't have heard otherwise. Yep, it is. I like it's good that they do the events and they by default sort it by like random or by like new. Like they don't show you the most popular by default. It's very nice to just be able to go on there and be like, what in the world is like this? And it's honestly a good deal for game developers too, because like how else do you like find things? Like it's very, very hard. Like if you go to itch.io, for instance, which for me itch.io is probably the best place to find newer games. Like look at this, you have to get featured, and it's like, what does it mean to be featured, right? Like, oh, you know, so somebody from the team has to find your game and then feature it in some way, right? Oh, you have to be well known, right? It's like, how do you go as like a new person where you go on the second list? And it's like you have to, and like having to like watch this constantly. It's like, what the fuck? Dead Space demake? Oh my god! Wait, that sounds amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try this out after. we'll try that someday. But yeah, it's anything that's like makes it easy to find new things in one single place. I think is a very good thing. Very grocery run. There's so many different games. Okay, wait. Okay, but yeah, I definitely agree. That's why I like the Next Fest too. And the best part is it's directly integrated with the store, and so it's like it's very easy to find. Because like when you go to play games, if you don't know the schedule like I do, or if you lose track of time, if you're just gonna play games, what happens is you just go to play your game and then this like pops up and it's like, oh, and it reminds you. It's like, oh, nice. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to remember to go to itch.io, which is not like a normal thing everyone does constantly. By the way, if you haven't played this, you have to play this. This thing is terrifying. Signs. My god. This was good. Signs. Oh god. Yeah, the gaming space is so oversaturated. It makes it hard to be seen as a dev. Yep. Very oversaturated. It's like it's both a good thing but also a bad thing. It's like good because it means that the space is growing, but also like that it's easier to like make things and that more people have opportunity to make the thing that they want. But it's bad because like you have to either stand out in some way or you have to be known through other ways. Like I see a lot of people having to do like the marketing social media game, and I'm like, that I think would like hurt my soul. Not in the sense of like, you know, some weird feelings about art, but because I hate being public. Which is a weird thing to say. I hate having to do all this like weird sort of like promotional stuff. I hate promotional stuff. I just like to like do my own thing and just like if people find me then I'm great, and if not then whatever. You've never heard of Signs? It's really good. It's free. I played it and it's good. You just have to play it and just be like ready. It's short too. It's not that long. It's maybe 2 to 3 hours max. But if you go slow like I did, so, but it's good. My image is done. I'm scared to click on my images. Just in case, let me hide this. Just in case. So if I go to my collections, nope. How do I see my images? Creations. They're still going. Huh. They're still going. They're not actually done yet. Yeah, it feels like you're forced to be obnoxious. Yep, because if you aren't, somebody else will. Yep. And it feels weird to be in that sort of like mindset of like being obnoxious, because it feels like there's a lot of things that I'd rather be doing, which is just like doing the thing. Like, I don't want to have to be like an obnoxious person, and I don't want to sell myself as an obnoxious person too. I want to just be me, and I'd rather if like people want to be like, because if people don't like me for who I am, that immediately makes it easier for me, right? Like, it's easier for both parties, I think, if we both know that my stuff isn't something that you like. But to be seen on different social media and like just marketing in like general, you have to be loud. You have to be like in people's faces, and it's like that's not me. And so it's like if I sell that and people come and they expect that, it's like I don't know if I want that. I say that as a guy who like does some weird stuff in games, but like I get what I mean. Like there's a reason why I use the stick figure. It's a lot easier for me to sort of feel comfortable. Why did it only finish SpongeBob? I don't get it. What happened? What happened to Sandy Cheeks? Why is it always SpongeBob? Oh man, it even got my prompt wrong, right? I wanted SpongeBob crawling out of the TV. A terrible creature known as SpongeBob crawling out of the TV, playing, and the TV is playing a VHS tape. Maybe a new one. Maybe a new one. What's a new one? Oh, a streamer that accidentally turns their webcam on during stream, revealing their face behind their virtual VTuber model. This is a nightmare to me. This is a nightmare. With millions of people watching. This is a nightmare to me. If this ever happens to me, I'm gonna burn everything and make a new identity. I will never be able to like do this. Wait. You can't submit any more prompts. Ah, they're holding me back. They're holding me back because they're slow. That's unfortunate. Damn, that was a good one. That's like nightmare fuel. God damn. But this one's taking a while. The administration is taking longer than usual. Your boost won't be used, which is interesting. Only the SpongeBob one really worked. But yeah, it's hard. The whole marketing thing and making yourself known, it just feels weird. Like it's. And I don't know how to do it well that I think best translates into like who I am. Or who like anyone is. It's very hard to sort of do that, I think, right? Because if you're much more introspective or like talkative or just like, you know, whatever, like boring. Like I find myself pretty boring, but I can't help myself but want to do this because it's fun, right? But I don't know how to like turn this into something quick, easy, like a quick bite to like get someone in, right? Because what I've noticed is that like if your first impression is longer than 30 seconds, people will like drop off. Even like 5 seconds feels very, very long for most people. Like I watch my wife scroll through like shorts, or like my like niece shows me like stuff as well on like TikTok and stuff like that, or on like Instagram and stuff. And it's all very fast like things, and it's rare to see someone now, I think, just sort of sit down with something for like long. Even like friends my age, and it's like people just like go through TikToks, like they just scroll constantly, and you have like the first like 2 seconds to catch someone's eyes. It seems very, very hard to like do, while also sticking true to who you are. I'm just gonna click on these things because all of these look very interesting. Oh no. But yeah, it's just the constant sort of like struggle between like how to market, but also how to market based on who you are. It's very hard. The best way I found is just do whatever I'm doing because it seems to be working. I don't know. But even if it doesn't work, it's like it's fine. You know what I mean? As long as I'm having fun. When is why? Where's my pizza man? Man. Maybe it misinterpreted. Maybe it thinks the pizza chef is cutting someone's head off, and then that person was spinning a pizza in the air. When I really wanted a pizza chef to spin a pizza in the air, that accidentally falls out and it cuts someone's head off. My Microsoft account might be banned after this. Might be. Let's see. Anyways, that's enough for the fun technology segment. Okay. Can you cancel the free slots? Nope. The way this works, I think, is once you send the prompts, you're basically screwed. Because, I mean, it makes sense. Because, like, this is just using the OpenAI API. So they're just sending the request to OpenAI. And I don't think they have a way to cancel. Let's see. OpenAI cancel. No, not subscription. Cancel DALL-E action. I don't know. Cancel DALL-E. Yeah, you just can't cancel anything. Like, there's no thing to cancel. So it's like once you send your like prompt, it's just there, I think. So all I can do is wait. They limit me to 4 slots. We'll come back to this after. We'll see if the AI can interpret what I'm trying to see. Because okay, this is what I see in my head. Here, let me draw this out. let me draw this out here. Image creator. Okay, do this and do this. Let's see. This is what I see. Okay. Imagine you're a pizza chef, right? This is you, Mr. Pizza Chef. Why you have such long legs, I don't know. You have the pizza chef, right? And you have the little chef hat here. Okay, now he just looks like Guy Fieri. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Now he looks like Guy Fieri, okay? You had the pizza in your hands, right? And but then the pizza flew away. And you're like dumbfounded. And you're looking at it, and you're like, you know what I mean? And then the pizza flew over like this, and this is the pizza, right? And then you have like I don't know, what's like a pizza? What's a dough color? Very tan, right? And then it goes all the way over here. This is my design. Comes here, and somebody's head goes, and it's like, and it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like this. And it's like that, and then it's like that, and then it's like this. Perfect. Right? And then boom. Right? And then it's like, you know what I mean? And then your like pizza goes like, That's exactly what I wanted, but I don't think it understands. I don't think it knows what I'm trying to like tell it. But yeah, this is... You know, I don't even need AI. This is it. I don't even need AI. Oh, man. But that's basically what I'm trying to go for. And I hope it understands, because I'm curious what AI would make this look like. And I'm assuming it takes a while, because it's trying to figure out what I even meant. And because I don't think this sentence has ever been said in all of history. Like, if I search for the sentence... Yeah, this sentence doesn't even exist. If you search for that sentence, that exact sentence, there are only 3 pages of results on Google. 3. And the last 2 pages are... It's science books, Quora, and then spam. Wow. Okay, now I feel kind of bad. The AI is probably like struggling. It's like sweating. It's like, oh God, what is he asking me for? Jesus Christ. The AI is probably like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck does this mean? You know what? Okay, I should submit. I have an idea. So, the AI trains on contents all over the internet, right? Actually, I can't remember. ChatGPT 3.5, I think, now has full access to the internet, so you can prompt it and ask it to search something, right? It wasn't available before because it was kind of like risky, but now you can ask it to search for anything, right? If I upload my image with this tagline to DeviantArt, or what's another site? Does DeviantArt still sell your art to AI? Which, if you don't know, these just sell your art to AI, which is weird. Okay, but if you upload it there with this exact title, do you think the AI would pick it up as I do this, right? I imagine that the AI would. Then I can inject my image inside everybody's search prompts for this exact term. But I'll hide information inside the image. because like, you can hide information inside images, and then I'll like make it say something stupid or something. I don't know, or I'll make the virus. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. But I can imagine this has a lot more use cases or like edge cases that could be open to like abuse in some way. But I enjoy the SpongeBob. It's a very weird image. This one actually captures. Wait, isn't this just a meme image of SpongeBob? SpongeBob getting up from chair, meme. It is exactly this. Yeah, it's the arm I had out. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. All it took was it took the meme, it made it worse because the fingers are like gone now and the hands are weird, and it added a scary face to it, and it made Squidward like this terrifying monstrosity. Jesus Christ, he does look terrifying though. Like he looks absolutely terrifying. And I'm pretty sure this was another episode of SpongeBob 2. This one's hands are a bit better. But it's fascinating to see how it sort of like brings things together. Although it did misunderstand what I was trying to say. This is the closest one. This is the closest one. Him coming out of the TV, but for some reason it used a more realistic SpongeBob, which is strange. And it gave Squidward like a very weird set of hands. It's odd. Very, very odd. Huh. But yeah. Hopefully, it'll figure out either of these prompts. So it'll figure out Sandy Cheek's experimental VR headset. It'll figure out the astronaut looking into his own reflection in space. And it'll figure out the pizza chef accidentally cutting someone's head off by spinning the pizza in the air. We'll see if it happens or if my Microsoft account gets banned. Now, today was not just a look at AI, okay? I was actually gonna play one small game as well. Well, not small, but I got a recommendation for it from a fellow viewer, okay? Lavita said this was a great game and when they described it, I was like, wow, this is actually up my like alley. And it's called Medieval Dynasty, okay? As far as I could tell, this is up my alley because it is like Factorio if you had to walk around and like do stuff and like figure out what to do and like manage people like NPCs in a medieval town. So we're going to jump right into that in just a moment once I start the game.